Hey, everybody, hey. Okay, this is Melissa. I am your Encouraging Prepper, and today I am discussing show me the money, show me the time to get my preps done. All right, so this first part is show me the time, and you will leave today feeling like, wow, I think I have time to get this done. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. All right, so today again, we're talking about finding the time to get these preps done. Now, there's a lot going on in the news right now. If you have not been listening or have not heard, the baby formula shortage is only the beginning of many others to come. So this is the time to really get serious about spending time and money to get your food preparations in place, as well as water, as well as medicine. So in this series today, we're going to start talking about how to find you some time to get those preps done. Okay, so number one, if you're a morning person, 30 minutes early. Get up 30 minutes early. If you're a night person, stay up 30 minutes late. This way you can use those 30 minutes to start your planning process. Okay, so those 30 minutes you'll use for planning your preps. Number two, block out specific time. So if you have, we block out time for baseball games and things that we're doing with our kids, things that we need to do for family reunions, all of that. Let's block out time, 1 hour a week. Put it on the calendar. This is my prep time. I will be preparing food for my family 1 hour a week. Okay, so that's 1 hour. All right, blocked out on purpose. Number three, plan to prep in the place of your favorite TV shows. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you have two favorite TV shows, and I think everybody has a favorite TV show or something that they look at for entertainment. Okay, so if you have two favorite shows, like I said, 30 minutes a day, each show, that's 5 hours a week of your time. So let's just say for the month of June, you give up one show, one 30-minute show. That will give you a total of 2.5 hours to do your preps. And you still have one show that you can watch. If you really wanted to take on that challenge, you could just give up both shows. And you would gain 5 hours for the whole week in time that you could be preparing for your family. Okay, so that's number three. Number four, cut your social media time. Now, here's where a lot of us, we're losing a lot of precious time when we're on social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, all of these things, all of these platforms, and there are so many more, they are actually stealing time from us. Okay, a lot of it can be educational, like what you're doing now. This is educational, but still, there's so much that's not. So we want to make sure that we are grabbing that time back. So that's 1 to 2 hours a day. A lot of people are spending just on social media platforms. So what happens if you cut that time in half? Let's say you have 4 channels that you follow and you're really faithful to those channels. Well, what would happen if you interchangeably do 2 channels per week and just follow 2 channels per week? Okay, so cutting some of that time, cutting things in half would give you time to get your preps done. Now, if you're like me, I have people I follow. I am not going to stop watching them because I'm learning and I'm enjoying that. That's my time to get to know people and to have great interaction online. So I enjoy that. So one of the things you can do if you're on a live, and I do this, and I think it will be helpful for you, start the pressure canner. Plan to do pressure canning. Maybe you have your chicken or your beef or whatever you're canning. You can do pressure canning while you listen to the live. So take that for what it's worth. I think it's a great idea to listen while you prep. Okay, so you can do that. Also, a couple of other time savers would be inventory as you go. Don't wait until you have everything in a jar, everything put up, all the boxes put up, all of your canned goods, and you don't know where anything is. All the toiletries are somewhere, everything's somewhere. It's in the house somewhere. Okay, what you want to do, inventory as you go. This is a great time saver. One of the jobs for my son is he has to inventory some of the things that comes in, not everything. You don't let the children see everything, okay? But give them something to participate in. Delegate responsibilities and don't feel like you have to do it alone. I think prepping is a great family project. Make it very inclusive for your kids, for everybody that's in the house, okay? We all eat, we all prep. Okay, another saving tip. Label things as you go. And this goes right hand in hand with inventory. Label your items as you go. If you are storing things, it's so much easier for you. It's so much better when you have that comfort of, I know where everything is. I know where my gaps are because I labeled, I inventory as I go. Okay, so let's recap. You have about 9 hours I just gave you in the tips that we reviewed today. So let's recap those. Okay, so getting up 30 minutes early, 30 minutes late, that's 30 minutes right there. The 1 hour you're going to block, that's an hour, and we're up to an hour and 30 minutes. And then if you give up that one TV show, that's 30 minutes a day. That's another 2.5 hours for the week. And then if you cut your social media in half, you have another 5 hours a week. So when you add it all up, that's a total of 9 hours in 1 week. And if we do this over the month of June, you will have a total of 36 hours in that month to get these preps done. So I'm showing you the time. All you have to do is sit down, get you a pencil, piece of paper, plan it out. Make the commitment. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get it done. And if you have a friend, do it along with someone. That'll help give you some encouragement, or keep coming back to this channel and we'll keep encouraging you. Okay, so those are the tips for today. Now don't leave because we have an awesome Ears to Hear coming up. So let's go to Ears to Hear. Okay, so we're in another segment of Ears to Hear today. And our topic today is still the same. We're talking about time. Time is something we have only a segment of time. We have been given a time to come to the earth and a time to actually leave. So I want to read some scriptures to you today and encourage you. Take advantage of the time that you have. You don't have a lot of time. Some people say, well, how much time do I have? I don't know. I don't know if you have until this afternoon, but the time that you do have, you need to make the most of the time that you have. Okay, so let me read to you. I have my Bible here. I'm going to be reading from the New King James Version. And I'm just going to leave you with Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to read verses 1 through 8. And I want you to hear the fluctuation of how one bounces out the other in the scripture when it comes to doing this and then doing that. Okay? I'm going to read, starting at verse 1. To everything there is a season and a purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to gain, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time of war and laughs, and a time of peace. So the scripture tells us there's a time for all things. And right now, this is the time to prepare. Okay, and I'm moving from that what the scripture was saying to what this segment is about, which is a time to prepare. So I'm encouraging you with everything in me. Start preparing, make time, use those tips that were in the video, that's in this video, and make time. Make it a priority. It's a time. This is a time to prepare. I don't know what's coming, but I can tell you with everything in me, something is coming. So we need to get prepared. Get your food, get your water ready, get your medicine ready. Make it a priority, just like we do for going for a football game or a basketball game or to the kids this or to family reunions. Make time. Okay, make time. And lastly, I really want to encourage you to make time to spend time with God. Spend time with God. Right now, you got to stay in the secret place. And then if you're already a born-again Christian, or if you're already walking with God, Yah, the Lord Most High, stay with Him. Get your instructions on a daily basis. Make time for devotion. Okay? All right, so that's it for today, guys. I hope this segment has been a blessing to you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button so someone else can get the message you just received. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. That way you will not miss these segments that we're sharing on Ears to Hear and on this channel. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been a great pleasure to be with you today. And until next time, I'll see you then. Make time. Bye.